That this wedding is happening is really none of my business at this point. It's just like, Christine doesn't need my permission, anything like that. My only concern would be for my children and how they're treated within that relationship. And I think that they're all old enough to be fine. And so I've met David once. I don't know anything. You know what I mean? So I'm happy for them and I wish for them all the happiness that life can give them. That's my honest feeling.
Hey friends, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It is Monday, January 15th, 2024. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It was the season finale of season 18 of Sister Wives. That was the longest season, I swear. And we ended on a high note with Christine and David getting married. The wedding was absolutely beautiful, and amid all of the happiness and all of the joy, there were two people in Flagstaff that appeared to be, one, faking it and pretending like he was so happy, and two, another person that was just plain jealous. That's right, Robyn Brown's jealousy could not stop, and it got the best of her last night, and we should talk about some of her antics. If you remember a week before, Robyn refused to comment on Christine's wedding outside of saying that she hoped that Christine and David can be happy. Not that she believes that they can be happy, but that she hopes they can be happy. And Robyn was one that had a lot of faces, a lot of scowling, a lot of grunting, a lot of like frowning. Nothing's new. And she and Cody were outside, what else in Flagstaff, but chopping down trees. Cody wants people to believe that he's actually working on the property, and that he has like a life outside of filming. So he was chopping trees down. Robyn was pretending that she actually gets out of the house and chops trees down with him and sat with him on a stump, I'm sure. And Cody just kept talking and talking and talking about Christine. And he didn't really have anything to add because frankly, he does not know David and he doesn't know anything about their relationship. As you saw in the very beginning of this video, Cody says, Christine doesn't need my permission if she's going to get married. I mean, yeah, duh. And I don't really have any say in it. Now you're understanding. And I'm going to just keep talking because I don't know what else to do. And that's when Robyn grabs Cody and she wants him to stop talking about Christine. And I had a little hunch after I saw this clip, and I'm going to show it to you right now.
And that's it. It's hard for that to not be on my mind. We had 25 years together, and I'm just going to keep talking until those cameras leave.
Give me a guess.
Cody is the kind of person that will just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and just not stop talking because he has a camera in front of his face. And he's acting like he's not there to film for Christine's wedding. And he's like, that's the only reason why this is on my mind. And then he just keeps on talking about how, he's been with her for 25 years, whatever. And then Robyn grabs him and puts her lips on him to stop him from talking about Christine and to get the cameras to leave. So I wanted to talk to you and share with you just this tiny little tidbit about something that a friend of the Browns told me. And this is someone that was in the AUB. They had a lot of kids. They were a plural wife. They were in this cult for years, and they shared with me some information about how some of the girls in this culture are trained by their moms. And specifically, this person was talking about the girls that are from Montana, not all of them, but some of them, and what their opinion was of them. So this is basically what they said, is that some of the girls that are in polygamy are trained and taught by their moms that the best way to get what you want from your husband is to give them whatever they want in the bedroom. The idea that Robyn is and treats Cody like her best customer is not anything that is unique to Robyn. In fact, my source that knows the Browns specifically said that this is something that many mothers teach their daughters. So in order for women to become powerful in a family, some of the moms will say, give them what your husband wants. Never say no to his advances. Do whatever he needs physically. Use your sexuality to get what you need and to get what you want. A lot of girls that want to be favorite wives will literally just give it up whenever, wherever, and use that to their advantage, and then withhold it once the husband gets used to it because he likes it all the time as a power tool. And I had a thought that while she was doing this, she got him to stop talking about Christine by kissing him, which I thought maybe this is what she had been doing for years, where if she didn't want him to go somewhere, she would just start being physical with him. Or if she didn't want him to do something or go somewhere or go spend time with Christine, maybe she would give him something in the bedroom to take his mind off of it. It's very manipulative, but my source that I talked to again said that this is super common, and they felt like Robyn was one of those kind of girls that used her sexuality as a tool of manipulation. Just a thought. That's just kind of what I got from that. But I also, on the same breath, think it's really ridiculous because she hasn't kissed Cody on the show for years. They're talking about Christine's wedding. She knows they're talking about Christine's wedding. She knows that this is being filmed for Christine's wedding. And so she has to kiss Cody almost as like, it felt very territorial to me. Very much like, he's my man. I'm marking my territory. You can tell me what your thoughts are, but I thought it was really petty and I thought it was super gross, but it also gave me complete understanding of what the friends said and what they believed Robyn was doing.
It's been really, really difficult. It's really made me take a step back and wonder, does plural marriage really work?
Isn't it so convenient that after all the women leave and after Cody and Robyn dismantle this family, pilfer from the family, take the money, spend it, live lavishly, neglect everyone, have Cody basically in her love nest all day long, isn't it now just so interesting that she's like, I just don't really know if I think plural marriage works. It's almost like she might have felt this way the whole time. And isn't it funny that she's making this statement on Christine's wedding? Christine, who's literally entering into monogamy. So it's like, oh, well, Christine's going to be in monogamy, so I am too. Christine's going to do that, so I am too. Christine's going to kiss David, so I'm going to kiss Cody. Christine's going to give a lap dance to David, and I'm going to give a lap dance to Cody. No, she didn't say that, but that's sort of how it felt. It felt very like she's competing with Christine, even though there's nothing to compete for. I think Robyn is one of those type of women that always has to be one-upping someone, making herself feel better by comparing herself to someone else and then having to be better than. Very much reminds me of what Preston Jessup's, her ex-husband's niece, told me years ago, was that Preston was really into her younger sister Fawn, really liked Fawn, and Robyn had to swarm on Preston just to get him to go after her because it was more important to her that she win and get him to like her than to like her sister. It makes me feel like that's what she's been doing with the sister wives. Like, oh, Christine, he loved Christine. Oh, well, now I'm going to be the favorite. Oh, he liked Mary. Oh, I'm going to be the favorite now. And now that Christine is gone and getting her wedding and it's her dream, now it's like, oh, now I don't believe in plural marriage. It's just it's so obvious. Anyone else?
Christine had a goal in mind and hopes of finding a soulmate experience, and she put a lot of emotional energy into that. And I think she did something magical that drew that to her. I think they may be that match made in heaven, and I hope that they have a wonderful day.
I promised that I would show you some of Cody's fakery, And that was another one of his fake moments where he was saying that he just thinks that Christine manifested this because she put all this emotional energy into this relationship, and that maybe they have found their match made in heaven. And that was all just words because I couldn't stop looking at his eyes. I don't know what is going on with Cody this season, but his eyes are so bloodshot. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how to diagnose. I know that you can get bloodshot eyes from alcohol, from smoking weed, from other stuff that you can put up your nose. But there's something going on with his eyes. I don't know what. And he's so mellow here. And I'm like, yo, why are your eyes so bloodshot? I mean, they're red and almost as though he just partook in something. Is his behavior this mellowness because of that? Or is it the rage? Or I don't know. I don't believe at all that he's happy for her. I don't believe it for a minute. Not even for a second, but that's just me. I just can't get over his bloodshot eyes. Does anyone have any ideas about what he's doing with his eyes?
Miss the Brown family mosh pit. Now I feel left out because the Brown family mosh pit is so much fun.
Cody always wants to go dancing. And I'm always like, not unless we take a dance class together. And he's like, why? And I go, because when we're dancing, I become the pole and you dance around me.
During the episode, at this point, you're learning that Christine and David had to take a dance class, or she had them take a dance class just so that David could feel comfortable dancing and they could get used to each other and they could have some sort of idea of what they were going to do for their first dance. They didn't do anything fancy. It was really clear that David wasn't much of a dancer, and so I'm sure it just helped him learn how to twirl her, how to waltz, whatever dance that they were doing. And Cody and Janelle and even Mary talk about how much fun dancing is, and even the kids talk about how they all are responding to the dancing part, about how much of a party it was, how much fun it was, how the family loves to dance. Mary reminds everyone that anytime there was a family party that they loved to dance. And Cody says that he misses the Brown family mosh pit, and it's like the one time you can tell that he's actually reminiscing in a happy way about his family. You can tell that he loved his family. That's why when he says that he didn't love them, I just think it's so stupid. Of course he loved them, or in the way that he can love them, and he misses them. And so Mary speaks to the family dancing. The kids that are there speak to the family dancing. Cody speaks to the family dancing, but Robyn doesn't speak to the family dancing. Instead, after we hear that Christine and David took a dance class, suddenly Robyn is all, yeah, Cody always wants to go dancing with me, but I told him that we're not going to go dancing unless we take dance class together because I'm just a pole when we dance. And I thought, what are you talking about? What are you even saying? They were spotted during COVID out dancing. Cody was not a pole just dancing around her. They were doing like the twirling and the whatever, how they dance. I don't know how they dance. And he wasn't just being a pole, like her being a pole. But suddenly now Cody's, dancing isn't good enough for her. And so she needs to teach him how to dance because Christine and David had to go to dance class. It's like she can't even let one small thing like a dance class be something novel and unique for Christine and David. And it's not novel or unique for literally anyone. Lots of couples going into marriage, especially if they're going to dance, will go to a dance class. So again, Robyn is jealous of Christine's dance class. So now Robyn's going to become a professional dancer and go to dance classes with Cody. I don't understand this woman. Why can't she just make a comment about the wedding? Why can't she just look at the video and say, oh, that's so sweet that everyone's dancing. Oh, I'm so happy that everyone's dancing. I'm so glad that they're having a good time. She can't even look back. She made no comments about anything. Even when the wedding is happening, all she can talk about is, I don't think plural marriage is good anymore. She refuses to comment about Christine, but then yet is competing with her in the same breath. Does anyone else pick up what I'm saying? Did you see that? Did you hear that? Yeah? Yes? Okay. All right, that's all I've got for today's video. Tomorrow we'll get back into the nitty-gritty of the wedding, all the fun details, and even some very bizarre choice of words by Janelle. And y'all, I don't know if anyone else caught on to this, but I kind of felt like if David would have told Janelle, like, I'll be a polygamist, she would join the family. I'm just saying. She's already been stealing her ex-husband's brother-in-law, Cody. She'll steal David. Anyone else see it, feel it, sense it? No? Okay, let me know what your thoughts are about all of this, about Robyn's jealousy, and tomorrow we'll talk more about the wedding. Bye, guys.